These days, the top 450 riders generally sign multi-year deals, and the 2022 and 2024 seasons witnessed the big moves in the class, like Eli Tomac and Jason Anderson's big moves in 22, Cooper Webb and Chase Sexton switching teams for this season. Now, a lot of 450 riders are set with deals that run through 2025. In the 250 class, last night Monsterenergy Pro Circuit Kawasaki team owner Mitch Payton called into the Pulp MX show and said he had re-signed Seth Hammaker and McAdoo. Fresh new contracts, which we believe are multi-year deals, take some of the sting out of seasons filled with ups and downs for McAdoo and Hammaker. At one point, McAdoo was running the red plate in 250 SX East region, only for it to blow up in heartbreaking fashion a few weeks ago in Nashville. Don't cry for Cam. He will be back with several more chances to get that title. With McAdoo leading the points in 250 Supercross several times in his career and winning a race this year, the value was pretty obvious. For Hammaker, Payton is attuned more to his attitude and potential. With McAdoo and Hammaker off the market, who else is available? Max Anstie has been great the last 2 seasons with the privateer Firepower Honda squad, notching 2 wins and also holding the red plate earlier this season. Max is rumored to have signed a new deal with Monsterenergy Yamaha Star Racing for 2025, although he'll have to sit on that news for a while, as he's still contracted with the Firepower Honda team through this fall's Australian Supercross Championship, where he is the defending champion in the 250 class. For now, all Max could say about his future was that, as for Payton, he's ready to keep working with the riders he already has and trying to make his bikes and their performances better. After suffering a malfunction at the Nashville Supercross that resulted in a hard crash and DNF for Chase Sexton, the Red Bull KTM rider rebounded right away to finish a strong 2nd place in Philadelphia. Sexton had a new mechanic by his side over the weekend and admitted that with his bid for the championship now all but over, he and the team threw big changes at the bike to try things out, and it worked out for the better. Aside from Sexton being completely okay from his crash in Nashville, it was certainly a talking point during the week about why the bike had malfunctioned. Eyebrows were raised even further when, upon everyone's arrival to Philadelphia, Sexton's usual mechanic Brandon Zimmerman was not there working on Sexton's #1 KTM machine. Instead, longtime mechanic Kyle Defoe had taken over the wrenches and will be alongside Sexton moving forward. Defoe had worked with Jorge Prado early in the year, when Prado raced 4 rounds of Monsterenergy Supercross on a gas, but Defoe went back to working in-house with KTM after that in a testing role. The move to have him work with Sexton came at an odd time after the issue in Nashville, but Sexton himself explained that it was a decision between Red Bull KTM and Brandon Zimmerman to part ways. We haven't seen Rockstar Energy Husqvarna's Christian Craig since February 10th after his 12th place finish in the 450 SX main event in Glendale. Craig has been struggling with an injury on his elbow that has seen him get four surgeries in total the past couple of years. The story on Craig's elbow is that it keeps popping in and out as he's riding, which I'm not a doctor, but that doesn't sound very safe, nor does it sound like it feels very good. He posted on social media 4 days ago that he is back on the bike, and he hopes to be back for the Pro Motocross Championship. If the elbow is completely fixed up and ready to go, then Craig really needs to put in a summer that he's capable of. You have to remember that Craig absolutely shred outdoors and finished 6th in 450 MX points in 2020 and 2021, then 5th in 2022, before sitting last year's season out with this injury. He's been on the podium in motos and on the overall podium as well in those years. Craig entered the 2023 season with a 2-year deal with the Rockstar Husqvarna team, but now finds himself needing a contract for 2025. He's only been able to race 17 rounds of Supercross and the Motocross of Nations in his time with the team. Despite exiting the Monsterenergy Supercross Championship after 11 rounds in 2023, he was still able to finish 12th in the overall standings, which is actually pretty impressive. He has not yet ridden an outdoor race for the Austrian brand. Let's turn this column into an opinion piece featuring you, the reader. Where do you see a healthy Christian Craig finishing in the Pro Motocross Championship? Does he return to form right away? Does it take him a while to build? What are your expectations for everyone's second favorite moto dad? Let us know in the comments.